All right, ladies and gentlemen, here I am. Okay, so a couple things. We are going to today figure out if we're making money or losing money on our stocks. What you should already have done is you should have filled out the sheet that told me about the 5 companies that you've chosen. That sheet needs to be turned in once you have already purchased your stocks for the first time. If you haven't turned it in yet, that's okay. Just make sure that you turn it in like after you've already made that first purchase, which you should have done. So right now, what you should have done, these top 2 rows should be totally filled out because you should have made your initial purchase with Mr. Willemstein a couple days ago, okay? So what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna figure out if we're making money or losing money. Now, what do you need to have? You need to have your Chromebook opened up, charged. You need to know how to get to Yahoo Finance, okay? Because you're gonna have to type in the name of the companies that you purchased to look up where that stock price is today. And then you're gonna need like a basic calculator just to do some basic math. It's not difficult math, but you do need to pay attention. So what I'm gonna do today is we're gonna figure out, I'm gonna use 2 fictitious, not real companies, to show you how to do the math. So let me review very quickly. What we did last time when you made your initial purchase, you already had your 5 companies picked, you had already researched them, you had already done the basic math with $1,000, okay? $1,000 that you were given for each company, and whatever that share price was when you made your first purchase, 1,000 divided by the share price, which was $85.50, and that gave me 11.6. We talked about the fact that it's okay also to have a fraction in there, 11.6 of a share. That can totally be done. They sell fractions of shares all the time. Same thing here. This was Daisy Industries, DSI was the symbol. O'Brien Foods, OBF, okay, was the symbol. Share price here was $32.50. That was on the 9th, okay? So I took 1,000, divided it by 32.50, and that gave me, I purchased 30.76 shares there. Now today, it's a little bit more complicated, excuse me, but not so bad. Just pay attention, and we're gonna do this together. All right, so Daisy Industries we're gonna start off with. We're filling up this first row. I'm only gonna do 2 here, 2 examples, so pay attention. The math is not that bad. All right, so we bought in at $85.50, okay? So I checked it today, and today's date, we have to write that right here, which is 10/16/20. I might as well do that over here too. 10/16/20. All right, so you got that. All right, the share price, I just checked it on Yahoo Finance to save time, and it went up to $88.30, okay? $32.50 is what I bought O'Brien Foods at. So I checked it today, and it went down to $30.25 because somebody at O'Brien Foods spit in the potato salad and the stock plummeted, okay? So it actually was lower, and it's coming back a little bit, okay? All right, so anyway, so what do we do? Okay, well, on this one, it went from $85.50 up to $88.30. That's a positive, you're gonna make money there. This one, O'Brien Foods went from $32.50 down to $30.25. So the first thing that we can figure out here, you'll notice it says per and total, per and total. What does that mean exactly? Well, I'll show you. First thing you need to do is say, okay, how much did it go down per share for each share? So we need to do some basic math here. So it was at $85.50 and it went down. So we take the big number, or excuse me, the big number, subtract the smaller number. Did I say it went down? It went up. It went up. We made money. I'm sorry. Jeez. Okay, so it went from $85.50 up to $88.30. So we know we're going to make money. So the first thing that we can do right now is circle plus, plus, because we know that we're in the positive, okay? And So let's figure out how much it went up. So we take the $88.30 and we subtract $85.50 and we get $2.80 per share that it went up. Okay, so that's good. It went up $2.80 per share. That's great. Now, the second part of the basic math is this. $2.80 per share. How many shares did we buy? Well, that's where we go back here and we say, oh, we had purchased 11.6 shares. So for each of those 11.6 shares, think of 11 lined up, each one of those went up $2.80. So we have to do what? What is that? Did you say multiplication, class? Great job. Yes, exactly, multiplication. So we take 2.8, so we multiply that times 11.6, and we just made $32.48. That's pretty doggone good for a week. $32.48. Awesome. Now, unfortunately, O'Brien Foods, you know the story. Somebody spit in the potato salad. So the stock went down a little bit. So we have to do some basic math as well here. So $32.50 is what it was. Now it's down to $30.25. Oh, so we know we lost money. So what we do is we circle. That means we went down, okay? We went into the negative a little bit there. So we have to do some basic math here. We need to take the big number and subtract the small number to see how much it went down. So we say $32.50. We subtract $30.25. And the basic math there indicates that we went down $2.25 per share for each of those shares. So think of 30 shares lined up. For each one of those shares, it went down $2.25. So again, class, what basic math do we do here? You got it. It's multiplication again. So what we do is we take our $2.25 per share, and we know how many shares we bought right up here. So $2.25, we multiply that times $30.76, and this is a bad owie. This hurts, but that's the way the stock market goes, ups and downs. So we lost $69.21. Now, what I'm going to do, and what you're going to actually do, is you already have these two rows filled out. You figured out how much the share price was the first time. You subtract, or you took 1,000, you divided it by the share price. It told you how many shares. You filled out all 5 of these. You have these 2 rows done. So now what you're going to do is you're going to fill out this one, and this one, the same exact way we did those first 2 columns. When you get done with all 5, what you do at that point is you have to do the math to figure out how much money you made or lost. So I just did 2 columns, so I'm going to do the math for those 2 columns. So I have to say, okay, I made $32.48, and if I had other pluses, I'd add them all up, and then I would subtract the minuses, and then I'd figure out if I made money or lost money. Well, today, I'm just going to say $69.21 minus $32.48. Well, sadly, I lost money this week. So far, I just did 2 columns. You're going to do more, but you'll do the math all the way across the board. I always add up all the pluses first, and then I subtract all the minuses, and then whatever it gives me. So I guess, folks, I'm $36.73 in the hole. So at the very end, in the margin over here, I would say that I am down $36.73. So you're probably not going to make the leaderboard today. We might even get the leaderboard started up today for the top 5, or maybe the top 10, we'll see. Hopefully you made money. Again, this video is going to be online, so you can, if you want to figure out the math again, rewatch the video. But I hope it made sense, and good luck. I hope you make money, and I hope you're one of the winners at the very end. So have a great afternoon, and bye-bye.